had to prove he was born in Hawaii, like he said. So I don't think it's any different, and I think Ted Cruz will survive this criticism against him.
Yeah, I think so too. Him and Trump seem to go back and forth a lot on who's the front runner there. They have a lot of, for the Republican side anyway, and they have the slinging going on there too.
Right.
Last night, Cruz just accused Trump of funding the Gang of Eight, which was the 8 senators who crafted the failed comprehensive immigration reform bill. Cruz saying that Trump gave over $50,000 to 3 Democrats and 2 Republicans, even adding, and when you're funding open border politicians, you shouldn't be surprised when they fight for open borders, and which is kind of contradicts the whole thing with his wall policy now, because he was, contributing to this policy.
Right.
That is totally opposite of what he's
Well,
talking
he
about
said
now.
stop them, not their money. You see, he wants their money though.
Right.
Marco Rubio, he's an interesting candidate because he, he's finding hard time finding an identity. I think in the race, he tries to avoid everyone's antics simultaneously, and he ends up taking on no identity by doing that.
Right.
Also, I don't think Rubio has much more of a chance in this race because even though Ben Carson's been waning, he still has enough to disrupt Rubio and Cruz and even Kasich. Donald Trump continues to have a commanding lead in every state. Each time they say, "Oh no, his political clout's completely dropping," but he comes to whop him in the next vote. So. Anything else you add?
Well, I just wanted to touch on some dates here, speaking of the election.
Okay.
Well, early voting in Texas actually ends the 26th, February 26th. And then we have Super Tuesday coming up March 1st, which is when a lot of states hold their primary elections.
Be on the lookout for Super Tuesday, folks. That's very important.
Right. And we have our last day to register to vote is actually Monday, April 25th. First day of early voting is May 16th. So last day to apply for a ballot by mail will be Friday, May 13th. And it's the new law is 11th day before Election Day. And last day of early voting here is May 20th.
All right, folks. If you have not registered to vote, we really encourage you all to do so. Voting is a very important part of the American political process and keeping everything running. So do your part, vote. Be informed when you do so, and thanks a lot. All right, we also have the Democratic nominees, or the Democratic hopefuls anyway. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders take up all the airtime anyway, but there are a few others. There's Roque de la Fuente, and right now Hillary is dealing with scandals after scandal. She has the Benghazi, which she still hasn't completely rid herself of, as well as the email scandal that has to do with that. And Bernie Sanders, they thought he was going to have more of an impact, but lately it's shown that Hillary's been able to just beat him consistently.
Right. She definitely has more money, but as far as the whole Benghazi situation, she's lost, for me personally, lost her credibility. I mean, I can't. Someone that knowingly leaves Americans over there to die and didn't do anything, I can't really respect that. She has done other things. I'm not taking anything away from her she's an intelligent woman, but as far as credibility, I wouldn't want her as a leader, someone that can do that. As far as Bernie Sanders, I really like his slogan, not me, us. What do you think about that?
Well, obviously that means you're thinking about there are over 300 million people in this country, and it helps if we can all help each other in a little way. A lot of people, they take his views and just slap the word socialism on it, but you have to remember a lot of our fates financially in this country are tied together, and what people don't really realize is there's a baby boom generation, and their population's a lot bigger than subsequent generations, and it puts a strain on the welfare systems in the country, because less people are paying for more people, and there's just got to be a way to correct that.
Right. Yeah, and like you said, socialism is often associated with him, and what he means, though, I feel, anyway, from my takeaway from it is that he just wants he wants to see everybody do well instead of just maybe the top 10%. He would rather see all of us succeed, you know.
Well, I think he sees, I mean, there's billionaires and more billionaires. It seems like there's more billionaires every day, but at the same time, there are more people struggling every day and just trying to make ends meet every day. And there's two ends to that.
Yes. And
there's also back to the candidates. There's a third party outside of Republican and Democrat, and we have Gary Johnson and Jill Stein. And haven't heard any whispers from them. We all know third-party candidates historically do not do well,
right?
Since the Republican and Democrat split and became two different parties. It's almost impossible to get, first of all, the funding and then the recognition to topple the Republican and Democrats is quite a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. They haven't been very successful in the past, as you've said, and especially you have someone like Hillary, where people are so familiar with her, not only because of her, but because of her husband.
Right. It's almost close to like a reality TV show where, you know, here's Donald Trump and here's the wife of another president, and we have the brother of another president trying to run earlier until he dropped out of the race. It's almost a who you know game, unfortunately. Hopefully the voters will get out there and be informed, and however they feel, they can just keep voting vote for the person that they see fit.
Right. They actually know the policies, not just go on who you see the most on TV.
Right. And there's a lot of that. So everyone's competing for a little airtime.
Definitely.
Hopefully the subsequent debates, though, can be more fulfilling for the audience, because I feel like, you know, if the debate takes that turn into a primitive discussion and everyone's just at each other's throats, it's not a chance for the audience to get familiar with the issues and understand everyone's position according to each other. And what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when there's nothing but the mudslinging going on, it takes away from really the answers to the issues, because they're just so concerned with defaming the other's character.
Right.
We don't get to hear enough about their own policies or how they plan to attack these issues, at least as far as the Republican debates have been the worst about that, I feel. I mean, we've already had 10 of them, and most of them, you know, a lot of them are just others competing for time over Trump.
Right.
Or who gets to yell back at Trump and prove that they're so worried, I think, about looking strong that sometimes they, you know, becomes...
Well, yeah, it's funny. That's been a problem, though, is looking strong. You have to remember during the 2012 election, Mitt Romney, one of his main criticisms was his weak image, and he was still the nominee, though, and he still was the one to go up against Barack Obama in the 2012 election. But it's been a problem, and Trump does give the Republican Party an image of strength. However, it's at the cost of you know, other parts of the image other than strength. So like integrity and character and things like that.
You said you could wrap it up.
Well, that's all we have for the presidential candidates.
And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
No commercial. Music break.
This commercial.
Just break my bad.
All right, we'll be back after a short break.
Since it's not live, I'm able to edit that out real quick. I have Adobe.
Yeah.
You and me both.
How did that go?
My whole life has been hard, I don't expect nothing different. Even when the money come, I don't expect nothing different. But the size of the problem, the question is, can you solve it? With the right methods, or will they all evolve? And when you're back up against the wall, no one to call. Only one more option, hit your knees and beg and please. God is who we need to talk to, but we ignore him for the streets. And wonder why these youngsters coming up deceased. It's all about choices, which one will you choose? Left, right, this world is the blues. They ain't dropping clues, they'd rather knock you out your shoes. But then they mad at grip just cause I won't play the fool. Do your homework. Man, these niggas ain't your friends, coming with big smiles and grins. Everything gets pretend, do your homework. Man, these hoes ain't straight, just won't smile up in your face. Get your cake and go play, do your homework. Man, you gotta get this money, ain't nothing sweet, ain't nothing funny. Boy, you gon' be the dummy, do your homework. You the student, I'm the teacher. If you listen while I let you, man, I bet you I'ma reach you. Now you running with this nigga, y'all supposed to be dogs. But unbeknownst to you, man, this nigga really fraud. Got your name in the streets, you the worst thing since AIDS. You pay that shit no man, cause you steady getting paid. Keep your head in the sky and your sights on the prize. He talking but you just fuck this bitch cause she fine. Man, game, respect game, get the fuck, respect my mind. Don't give a fuck about no bitch, but man, I love a dollar sign. It make me look good, it take care of my kids. And if I get locked up, well then I make bun real quick. And if I don't make bun, send me to E6. What niggas got charges like murder, robbery and shit. Do your homework. Man, these niggas ain't your friends, coming with fake smiles and grins. Everything gets pretend, do your homework. Man, these hoes ain't straight, just won't smile up in your face. Get your cake and go play, do your homework. Man, you gotta get this money, ain't nothing sweet, ain't nothing funny. Boy, you gon' be the dummy, do your homework. You the student, I'm the teacher. If you listen while I let you, man, I bet you I'ma reach you.
Y'all thought y'all like this time slow. Check the second half, baby. This is the network. All I rep this again, they really don't give a fuck. I ride on candy, now I run on up. I keep a grip in my pockets, cause you looking at me like you think these two niggas for them can't stop this. I'm loved everywhere that I go, and I got these who are on their knees and their elbows, tripping when they see the whip. None of boppers wanna dip, but I gotta make this change while my paper flip. I'm tired of watching this, pull a trigger and figure that a nigga really think you can't fuck with me. Everybody wanna roll with me, looking who the fuck think you be? Well, I'll tell you who the fuck I'm supposed to be. The CEO of SME Network, grab chairs cause it's time to eat. Superstars, get your whip, come to ride with me.
Pocket full of stones, they be hot just like a pocket. Heater on my side, going pop just like a rocket. Heater on my side, Senorita on my side too. Ride through the city where they screaming out, what it do? Screw tape on, drink blended with the Mountain Dew. Fifth wheel crawling in the back of the Lack crew. Haters looking sick when I'm cruising by TSU. Cars changing color like a crop pot of beef stew.
Pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun, pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun, pocket fun, stone, pocket fun.
Y'all bras wanna hate cause I get mine. Cause I'm fine and I rhyme and I just shine. I'm an independent woman, I don't go dig. Bitches looking to go on grand to be seen with. It's not stoppable, precious young thing. 25 and I just bling. Cause I'm icy, bras wanna slice me. Fake friends want claim they don't like me. But that's okay cause I don't need them silly tricks. I'ma sit back and laugh on the silly rich. Cause these brides running mouth like a track team. All because of little shorty trying to stack cream. I stack chips so they call me paper chaser. You just hate so they call you playing hate. But don't hate the player, play the hater, hate the game. Cause I'm in the nigga pin the game hall of fame. I'm classic with that paper when I'm outro. Chill, let the beat ride cause I'm
When I'm
outro.
ballin' and I'm on them kissing and swollen. When the pocket sick in the morning. When I'm on the lick, when I'm on it. Better watch your dick when it's on it. It get click click and can't stop it till you feel it. I'm killing them on the track and get slizzard like cognac. I'm crazy like army cats and get ugly as wombat. My tracks is
is all that. As you, we on that. From Savannah to that Texas bitch, we ballin' with them pocket full of stones.
A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full.
Let me grace this track with a little bit of swag. I'ma show you how swagtastic do. 10 the key, I be rapping with my in-town intellect, and you ain't got no choice but to like it too. SME ain't bout no judge. If you running shit, cause that's that I told you so. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. You can tell the motherfuckers to still pay at the dough. These bras like puppies, put it strings as a cut, you just might get. I'm for all you lame niggas and brutes. This shit swag like this, I be hitting too.
Pocket full of stones, can't keep my pants up. Wrist stay frozen, hard to get my hands up. Making these hits and plucking these chicks. I'm down with SME, other niggas ain't shit we don't follow. Cause we lead our own, big scheming on tomorrow. Cause we in the zone and we laying down, whack it goods in town. If you don't like it, keep your hat on the ground, cause we still popping around.
A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full of stones. A pocket full.
Yes, sir.
A pocket full of stones. A pocket full.
Will crack, baby. Will crack come through when I'm riding home. You bet you wonder why I keep them grands on me. Cause the money on my mind, I'm never phony. Forget shit, now you can call it jabroni. I might stop like the West Indies. Stick my arm out the window, make the kids say freeze. Watch a ring go together, you can call it side me. Pillsbury by the door, let the rats have cheese. And you know I stay faced up. You ain't really rockin' unless it's Tony and Jacob. In town for the night, best be gone when I wake up. Never leave a time, bitch, to fix your face up. Coppertone chick, and she thick from the legs up. Already you know that I'm crawling. Pocket full of stones, pocket full of stones. Pocket full of stones.